What's up guys, Viper here and welcome to a new video on the channel. Today I have for you a different formation, a bit of a out there formation. Very good last year, hasn't really been touched so much this year. I've used it an awful lot in draft and I find it to be one of the best formations in the game. It is not this formation specifically, it's another variation of this formation. We're going to be playing the 5-3-2. Now, the 5-3-2 last year was considered to be one of the best formations in the game for a big period of time in FIFA 21. And it's back in a big way this year. But the way you have to play it is somewhat different to previously in FIFA 21. The way I play it is I try to set it up like a 3-5-2. You get as much joy as a 3-5-2 with it. The only issue is, as you can see, our wing backs. I couldn't set it up in 3-5-2, I don't believe. So I've had to set it up in the 5-back. So our wing backs are going to be on a bit lower chemistry on 7 each. And obviously Rashford's on 6 because we need the manager for the French players. But yeah, basically with this formation, it's very narrow. And all you get really is the two wing backs as your width. And this is why I like having the players we've got here, the attacking players playing at wing back. Kind of to provide us with, you know, the ability to score with our wing backs. And the issue with this, right, is obviously we've got to play them on lower chemistry. But if you could fit somebody like Goossens in, who can go forward and defend very well, you'd have a field day there. But we don't really have the facilities or the players right now specific to this formation. Cancelo would be okay here, his inform. But basically, the issue is we don't have very good fullbacks right now that are very good at going forward and very good at defending. There's a few in the game, as I said, with Goossens. I've given some options on the bench here that I think would be really good at the wing-back position. I think Kulusevski would be absolutely insane at one of the wing-back positions because of his ability to, you know, he's tall, he's strong, he's got brilliant dribbling. And yeah, I think he would be perfect fit for the kind of wing-back role in this formation. And obviously, you can see here with our 3 centre-backs, they're all pretty quick. It's very important to have quick centre-backs on this game. And specifically for this formation, I'm going to get into the tactics now, but the first thing I'm going to show you is make sure your slowest centre-back is the one in the middle. And make sure this centre-back is very good at playing the ball out. Obviously, Alaba is brilliant at this. He has a 4-star weak foot, so he can distribute on both feet out to the wing-backs and all that kind of jazz. And that's what he's very good at. And then we have our 2 outside centre-backs, which are going to be doing all the clearing up. And they're very quick. So that is very important to have in this formation. And for the 3-5-2 as well. We kind of look at this as a 3-5-2. But it kind of plays in game like a narrow. Which is what we really like. But with that being said, let's actually get into the tactics. So we're playing balanced, 50 width, 55 depth. Reason for this, we want a bit higher depth because our centre-backs are relatively fast. I like to dominate the game from the top of the pitch. Win the ball back high up the park and go from there. Pressure after possession loss is okay in this formation, I found. I do quite like this, and I was very tempted to put this as the main tactic. If you guys want to try this, go for it. It's very good in this formation. Obviously, in the 4-1-2-1-2 narrow, which was the last one we done, it just doesn't offer enough defensive solidity with this tactic to make it the main tactic, basically. But I do find it works pretty damn decently in the 5-3-2, which is quite nice to see. Constant pressure, obviously, no. Drop back, no. Not in this formation. Pressure off on heavy touch is quite good as well. But we've gone for balance because the way our offensive tactics are set up, I don't want to risk any pressing tactics, right? This ultimately is a counter-attacking formation. Look at this as like a mix between the 4-1-2-1-2 narrow and the 3-5-2. And both of them formations, you know, the 3-5-2 is a bit more balanced and offers you everything around every piece of the park. You know, you've got something for everywhere. But the 4-1-2-1-2 narrow is a very counter-attacking formation. And that is why, with the offensive tactics we've got on, you know, we've got fast build-up and direct passing. That's why we've gone for that. In terms of the offensives, the way we're going to attack, we're going to play very, very direct, and we're going to play very through the middle. And as you can see, obviously I've said that we're going to play through the middle. And then the kind of equalizer to that, which, you know, fast build-up and direct passing is very direct, obviously, you know, it says it in the name. But the way the formation sets up, it is very through the middle anyway, with the width just coming from your wing-backs. The width is going to be very, very high to support this kind of, you know, the wing-backs supporting us. And they are going to support us. They're going to be our main players in the team. So making sure you have very, very good wing-backs is paramount to success in this formation, which is why we've got two very attacking-minded fullbacks. As you know, there's not really too many good attacking actual right back and left backs, which is the issue we had with this formation. As the game progresses, I'm sure that, you know, we're likely to get better fullbacks that can shoot, that have 5-star skills, I hope. 5-star weak foot would be nice on a few fullbacks as well. But for the time being, how I would suggest you set up is making sure you have two very decent right mid and left mids. Or not two of each, but make sure as well that you have good players on the bench that can play in the position as well, because you're going to be going through a lot of your play is going to be started and ended with your wing backs, so they're going to use a lot of stamina, right? So making sure you have options on the bench that can play in the wing back role is very, very important. And that's why we've got the width so high as well, because we want them to be our focal point, which is what they are going to be. Players in the box high, as per usual. Obviously more so in this formation because, once again, I'm going to sound like a broken record. The wing backs are going to be so far pushed up that we need lots of players in the box to get on the end of the crosses we're going to be putting in and the byline balls. That is why that's so high. Corners and free kicks, just have this on 2. Same old story, really. Don't want to get hit on the break. 2 is the best for that. Moving on to the instructions now. So, for the 2 strikers, I meant to put him on conservative as well. I don't know why that came off. Stay central, getting behind conservative, and stay forward. Reason being, conservative, again, this is turning into one of my favourite tactics now. Just so that they are there, and they don't get into silly tackles. They're up the pitch as well, but stay forward on. They get on getting behind if we do get the opportunity to play it into one of our midfielders, and then play the through ball. So they're going to just be buzzing about at the top of the pitch all the time, which is really, really nice. And yeah, we have 2 of the best strikers, really. Ronaldo is obviously one of the best, if not the best, in the game. And Rashford is very, very good at getting on to the end of the long balls, which we really, really like as well. So for the midfield, now this is interesting as well. I don't have the best midfield for this, but you guys might have better midfielders than me. I wouldn't recommend Pogba for this formation. He's just too slow for the kind of role he's playing in this formation. We've got both of the outside centre mids on get forward and cover centre. And then the CDM, that would naturally be in a 4-1-2-1-2 narrow, is Kante, and he's on stay back and cover centre as well. As you can see, everybody here is on cover centre. Reason being is because we can cover with our wide centre backs. We can also cover with our wide wing backs. We're both on join the attack and overlap. Reason for the overlap is because we don't want them to come on inverted and help into the middle of the park. We've got 3 midfielders already, so we don't need to worry about them going on inverted and kind of creating an overloaded midfield. I guess you could do it in a regard where you want to kind of dominate a midfield battle. Let's say, for example, you're playing a 4-2-3-1. You could outcrowd the midfield in a 4-2-3-1 with this inverted on. Which could be quite nice, to be fair. You know, having a 5 against 3 in the midfield, you could win that battle very, very easily. But for me, the way we're playing and how good the byline balls are right now, overlap and join the attack is what we want. You could also, if you want to, put your centre-backs on step up here. Maybe the outside centre-backs on step up and leave David Alaba the ability to, just defend normally. Kind of sit a bit deeper. He is kind of like a CDM as well, but not exactly. He's very, very good at distributing the ball, which is very, very important, as I've already said. Making sure you have somebody like this here is crucial to the formation, because 4-star weak foot and great passing abilities on Alaba making him very, very good. But take into consideration what I've said about the inverted as well. It probably could work really, really well to overcrowd a midfield. But yeah, boys, they are the tactics and instructions. Very, very good setup here. We're going to go get into a game. The season has just reset, so we're in Division 2. So yeah, let's go get into a game and see how we get on. Right, lads, into the game we go. What team are we facing? Bad MS, to be fair. Okay, that's a good team. Bruno, Foden, Red Mane. Good defence as well. Let's get into the game and see how we get on. Well done from Kimpembe. Can break out here. Let's look for Diaby. Good ball from Conte. Go on the inside, bait that out. Back there. Wait for Diaby, bait that out as well. Go back on the inside. This is good football, this. Oh, yeah. Oh, unlucky from Nkunku. You see the way we can set up defensively here, you know. We've got just an extra body in the wing-backs right now, which is nice. This guy's got nothing on here. He's a good player, though. Well done from Pogba. Wow. This guy's very, very good. Good defending, though, again. We can break out. See, this is the great options you get, right? You've got Rodrigo making this run here. We can go back down there. Alaba's there to support us. Then we've got Diaby wide. And that is the kind of, like, recycling ability you get with this formation, which is really, really nice. Obviously, I might mess up this attack. That's an awful touch. But yeah, that's the kind of stuff you get, you know. We've got quite lucky there. Got Nkunku here. Should have played that back into Ronaldo straight away there. Pogba. Unlucky there from me. I should have scored there. But as you can see, look. You can see the way the defence sets up. And it's very, very nice because you're allowed the license to have the wing-backs go bombing forward. Which is the great thing about this formation, right? So easy to defend in this formation, lads. We need some help here. We got it with Diaby. Back into Ronaldo. Back into Diaby. Let's try and drive down here. It's beautiful. What is that, though? Diaby's won it back. Last chance of the half. Wow, man. We've been fine here, though, boys. It's half-time. It's been a very, very even game, you know. Lots of just passing. Not much going on in terms of attacking. But yeah, what we're going to do in the second half, we're going to bring on Kulusevski down there. I'm also going to bring on our Goosens. And then what I'm going to do as well, don't be afraid to do this. You can play attackers in the midfield as long as you have your one CDM. We're going to bring on Bamba in the midfield and see what we can do with that. So let's get into the second half. Good chance again here. Oh yeah, good play as well. That's actually not the skill move I wanted there. Nice from Bamba. Oh my god. Ronaldo. Oh, I bottled it. Should be 1-0 there. Kulusevski into Nkunku. He's too worried about everything else that's going on. It's a good play, this. Take our time. He's got nothing. We'll make sure he can't break out either. And I've got nothing either, to be honest. Nice from Kante. Into Kulusevski. Ronaldo. 1-0, boys. Very, very calm recycling the play there. And we deserved that goal, I think. Easy for Alaba. You see how we stepped up there with Alaba? It's a poor pass from him, but... yeah, we stepped up there with Alaba, which worked really, really well. Which you can do as well. You have the license to do that too. What we got on here? It's not where I've aimed that, but fair enough. He's actually scored, man. GG to this guy, man. GG to this guy. Oh, man. Fair play, man. This guy's a high level player. GG to this guy. I think I showed a lot of the good things in this game, though. I think I've played an absolute beast here. Obviously, everybody I'm playing right now is from the Elite Division. It's a shame I can't see a skill rating, but a very, very even game, that one. And I think I did manage to show a lot of the kind of things you get with it. It was a very, very close game. That's how I know this guy's a good player. I wouldn't be surprised if he's a pro. But yeah, boys, that's going to be it for this video. Make sure if you do enjoy, you leave a like on the video and you subscribe to the channel if you're not already. But lads, that's going to be it from me for now, though. So take care.